The last 4 or 5 weeks have been an incredible time for us, like I know it's been for all of us in our country, and has really encouraged us in our commitment towards housing people, housing them well and permanently, and supporting those in transition accommodation and those coming off the streets into emergency housing. There has been a whole raft of things that have happened in the last 4 or 5 weeks, and certainly in a really tricky time, lots of things to celebrate. Through the mission in the last 4 or 5 weeks, over 110 people have come through our doors to access emergency housing, which for us is an incredible number in 4.5 weeks. We have supported multiple people through transition accommodation initially 3 and now 4 different sites across Auckland, and and again to be able to provide safe, appropriate, welcoming support and housing for people in this time is always important, but even now, even more important. We have maintained our support through our Housing First program, and really, really happily to communicate that we've actually even managed to bring a couple of people indoors permanently in this period too. So all of this, wherever people are across our sites, whether they're in emergency housing, transitional accommodation or in permanent accommodation, we have ensured that every person has enough food every day, every week, and also supporting them with any other services that they need, including what we call a wellness check and a screening check for COVID-19. One of the things that we have been absolutely and utterly committed to do and desperate to do really is the best of what we can to ensure that the pandemic does not reach the shores of our rough sleepers or those who've come indoors in emergency housing. And to the best of our ability, I'm just touching wood beside me, so far it's so good. At the mission, we're really lucky to have the support through one of our services of the medical centre, and we've actually set up a swabbing centre on site at the Auckland City Mission at our main base, so that those who do need that kind of support can be supported. It's been an incredible journey the last 5 weeks, with all kinds of opportunity. The key driver or the way forward we're conscious of now for the hundreds of people that have been supported is the longing to find each one of those people permanent accommodation. So we look forward to continued partnerships across all our sectors actually to ensure that that can happen. So we're very grateful for the support and partnership of many different organisations and our government partners that have enabled us to do this work with them. I know that the story is one of many stories across Auckland and across our country that incredible commitment and support has been provided to people on the street in emergency housing and transitional accommodation and in permanent housing. So yeah, just thank you really for all of you to make this possible.